Hello everyone, hello everyone, and welcome to the sunny stream of the day, of the year, of the week, of the month, of the second, the minute. Of course, as usual, we have our amazing animation director, Miss Tickle, right here.
Hello.
Yes, animating this lovely Miss AYLA shot. Hello, Sea Dog. Hello, Dev. Fresh off the script. Hello, Izzy. Hello, Gabriel. Hello, Glitch Demon. I'm doing well, Gabriel. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Pearson, the person? That sounds new. Hello, Pearson. Pearson. Hello, Gwen. Oh, you clicked so fast. Hello, Moisey. Moisey, hello. You're doing fantastic, Sea Dog. That is lovely to hear. Are you going live late on Sundays now? Honestly, it just depends on how we're feeling. You know us. But also, we like to give other people who don't usually have availability on usual streaming days. We like to give them the opportunity, don't we, Mystical?
Mm-hmm.
To attend. Wait, so is the final epic saga out? Is it done?
Yeah, it's
That was
done.
the end?
Yep, the Epical one was the end.
How do you feel about that?
It was great. I'm re-listening to all of it.
This might be controversial, but I don't know why I never really liked Penelope until the end. Is that weird?
You barely knew Penelope until the end.
Yeah, that's true. I will fall in love with you over and over again. Hello, Jaw. It's been so long. You missed us. We missed you too. Hello, the future animator. Oh my god. Yes, we're talking about Epic and Mythical. Hello, Thorn. If I could safely consume any element on the periodic table, which one are you picking? Magnesium. No. I don't know.
If you could safely consume?
Iron? No, that doesn't make sense. Okay.
I'd say Mercury. I want to know.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I would say the same thing. BRB, guys.
I need to brush up on my elements. I'm not muted, am I? It was either Mercury or this other one that's very dangerous. Uranium, I think. Alright, that's good. Oh, neon! I would like to know what neon tastes like. Yeah, Pearson knows. Knows what's up. Yeah, animation is like done in parts. So like there'll be the person that does like the sketches, one that does the line work, and coloring.
It's clobbering time.
Oh my god, you're here!
Sorry I'm late. Ran into a little traffic. You know how it is here in the Philippines. Hey everyone, welcome back. Sorry again. Apologies for the little delay. I was actually printing a an audio file that is very much related to this series and totally not overdue by a couple of months whatsoever. Hello, Gabriel. Dev, good to see you again. Thorn, howdy, howdy do. It is currently 11:27 a.m. in the morning for me. Yes, a.m. in the morning.
Hello.
And we are just joined by Chloe.
I'm here too now.
Hello.
I think this is the most that we've had on a call or rather on a stream in a while, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lucid, good to see you again. Pearson the Person the Pearson. Hello. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a maestro, dear, but I appreciate the honesty. Right now, and you can't see it on the screen, but right now I'm currently in a mastering session for the S-Rock theme. So I do apologize if I dip every now and then because I'm paying attention to the sound. But suffice to say, we are pretty much on the home stretch regarding the theme's release. It's currently on the final step, and hopefully by I know I said this a couple of weeks ago, but hopefully by the end of this week you'll be able to hear it in public. Future Animator says, I was telling my friend that one of the main characters was Filipino and they were thrilled. That's absolutely fantastic. One of the major reasons why I'm on this crew in the first place is because one of the characters was Filipino. So I respect that. I totally respect that. All right, let's get to work. Also, where did Amin go?
He had a dip for a bit.
Oh, I see. As per usual.
How have y'all been doing?
Oh.
This week was very this week was quite the week. Not sure if that was the same for anybody else, but dynamic. Ooh, imager. Crap. That would be- Ha! That's funny. We're just about in the home stretch, everybody. We're almost there. We're almost there. Wait, spring break is a thing? Sorry. I completely forgot.
Spring break, where I'm from, typically is in April, not March.
Must be a different part of the globe then.
Yeah.
I think spring break passed for us, I think. By like a week.
As a guy who lives in a place where there are only 2 seasons, sorry, I can't relate. Oh, I wish y'all could see what I'm doing here exactly. But Amin isn't here just yet. I know. Okay, I know it's bad practice to pick favorites, especially on the crew. But I did say that I joined this project because one of the main characters was Filipino, so take that how you will. We have also been joined by, how do I pronounce this? Avi, who is the lead writer. Um, Everyone say hi to Avi.
A lead writer, and it's Avi, and yes, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Once
We have
again,
other
this
lead
is.
writers as well.
Oh, that's true. Well, okay, one of the lead writers then. I think again, this is the most that we've had, most crew members that we've had on the stream in a long time.
Yes, I think so.
The stream rooster is stacked today. We don't actually own any foul, but I'm going to assume that was a typo. So
Roster, probably.
yeah. Okay, let's check the spectrum analyzer.
Hello, everybody. I can see the chat right now.
I leave for 1 second and the whole gang's here.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well. Hey guys, who from the crew is here? I'm not really looking at my computer.
Chloe, Mystical, John, and me.
Hey.
Hello.
Beauty.
Oh my god, Chloe is also streaming an assignment, a cleanup assignment.
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Is what possible?
Is it possible to all have it on the stream?
I don't know what you just said. Say it again.
Is it possible to stream multiple things on a Discord call and still like have it seen on the stream? Because I'm mastering the project file, or rather the orchestral theme as we speak. We're getting so much done today, guys.
I know. I'm actually writing. Well, after I finish this plate of food, I'm gonna be actually doing some writing for the pilot as I'm looking at the chat.
Weren't you also snacking on something the last time we had a stream, or was that me?
No, it wasn't you. That's what I was doing, but that's because due to circumstances, like I'm eating at this time every single day.
I forgot time zones exist.
If you guys can hear it, I will like move. I'm trying to move my mic away.
Do I hear a microwave?
No, you don't. Delusion. Do you hear delusion? Yes. But anyways, if you want to share your screen, you can. What I usually do is I just I switch in between because you can't do all at the same time. Oh wait,
Really?
technically,
I
no,
think we
Oh.
can.
no, I can't.
We can try.
I
I'm
can't.
gonna start sharing now. I'm going to roast my computer circuits for the sake of this
Like,
experiment.
so I'll just like switch in between you guys. I've tried this before.
I saw. Wait, what's the line again? I saw this guy do this in a toothpaste commercial once. There we go. That's the line.
My God.
Why did you eat paper? Somebody in the chat says I liked to eat paper when I was younger. Man,
One guy, Pearson said they like to eat pennies.
Oh. Okay, Scrooge McDuck.
I would do a David Tennant Scrooge McDuck impression right now, but I don't think that's very appropriate.
Wait.
Also, I'm a little rusty, so
Wait, why would that not be
just like the
appropriate?
copper that y'all eat.
You know what?
please do not eat pennies. Copper is toxic.
How
Yes,
can
okay.
you
This is do not eat it. We do not condone the eating of pennies.
Nor do we condone the eating of chalk. Lucid said, "Did anybody eat chalk as a kid? How could you eat chalk and still be alive? That's weird." But somehow
We do
I
not
respect
condone
that.
the consumption of non-edible substances in this chat.
Yes.
Anything is edible if you try hard enough.
Oh.
But some things are only edible once.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Okay, it's kind of bad practice, but there's a Discord server that I'm in. It's called the Infinity Train Discord server, and there's a special role that you can be assigned in if you record yourself eating an entire raw onion, because one of the characters in the series
Yeah.
somehow snacks on raw onions.
No,
So
I
if you eat a
couldn't.
raw onion,
Insanity.
That is Shrek.
I
That is
know,
just
and it-
Shrek core.
I've done that before.
What? No.
Is this like crazy, like a crazy thing for you guys? Because I eat like
Yes.
onions. Well, not every day, but like often I eat onions with my food because it's just good.
Well, yeah, with your food.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
the
Raw.
but
Well, sometimes
not-
when my food is finished,
Not like
and
an apple.
sometimes when my food is finished, I have onions left, and I'm just like, oh, you know what? I guess I have a new snack to snack on.
You don't caramelize them first, at the very least.
Caramelizing.
What does that mean?
I mean, like it's like shot or something like that. They're not caramelized, so.
What does? Yeah, raw onions are good. I don't know what you guys are on.
In small pieces, yes, but not like an entire
Yeah.
one.
In
Why
one
not?
single setting too, you have to take a video of yourself eating the onion.
Well, you
from
know what?
start to
Just for you
finish.
guys, I'll do that. I'll do that
Oh my
tonight or
gosh.
tomorrow.
What, like an apple? What, like you're eating it like an apple?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? For everyone
That's gonna
watching,
be so
maybe
bitter.
I'll edit like Crescenta's face onto myself and then send that.
I do apologize
You have-
for these.
You can just
slight audio.
post your profile picture on top of your face because it already looks like you.
Yeah,
I mean, set up a VTuber model.
Oh my god.
It's the perfect solution. Hello, Loonstar. Mashed potatoes. Good to see you again. Thorn, welcome back. Tokidoki. Good to have you again. Not quite sure how late it is for you all, but we're happy that you're here.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why we're arguing about eating raw onions, especially me, because I put ketchup on my pizza. so
Welcome,
you might
welcome,
adjust.
Tokidoki. I'm so sorry.
Jade, good to see you again.
Wait, you can get salmonella from eating raw onions?
Tokidoki, I'm so sorry that
If-
this is your first impression of us.
Oh, yeah.
What BPM is this project? I can't see it. Darn it. Oh well.
What
What
foods
kind of
are we
food are you guys
disgusted
disgusted by? Jinx.
Jinx.
Eggplants. Sorry,
Oh
guys.
wait, you can't speak up.
I honestly cannot stand okra.
What's that?
Okra.
Oh my
it's
God.
Like,
What's
how do I
okra?
describe okra?
It is a vegetable that tends to get slimy at times. It
Yeah.
tastes good, but the texture.
Like my mom cooked okra curry sometimes, and I
Oh.
just don't like it.
My dad also cooks okra curry, but I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but he calls it ladies' fingers. Ladies'
Ah.
fingers.
Oh,
I don't know why, but ever since I was a kid, that's what it was called.
Oh.
Aren't lady fingers like that cookie kind of thing that's used in tiramisu?
Oh, see, guys, search ladies' fingers and see what comes up. Okra literally
Oh,
comes
no.
up.
I have such a disdain, a loathing to my core for celery. I
What?
hate
oh,
celery.
yep.
Yeah, I can understand that. I can completely understand that.
Celery's
yeah.
a fashion statement.
A fat.
No.
Sorry. The Whovian in me is shaking his fists.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's a Doctor Who reference.
It's a Doctor Who reference, okay? If I have time and the permission to explain, I will.
30 seconds go.
All right. So one of the incarnations of the main character in Doctor Who, he wears a celery on his jacket. And the reason why is if he ever encounters a specific type of gas that he's allergic to, the celery will turn purple. So he has to eat the celery so that he can. It's basically his anti-allergy medicine. Otherwise, he'll die. So
His
that's why he wears it on
EpiPen.
his jacket. That's it's literally his EpiPen. Was that 30 seconds? Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
I want to wear celery outside. Or am I just weird?
I want to see it. Thank you, Dev. Pineapple pizza is underrated.
I
Oh, so
never had it.
Y'all can get away with pineapple on pizza, but somehow ketchup on pizza is pariah.
Ketchup on pizza is normal.
See? Unless you're saying that as a joke.
I like.
It is normal.
I'm ambivalent on it.
Well,
I like
I've heard
ketchup on
good
mashed
guys.
potatoes, honestly.
A food we are disgusted by.
I actually. Oh, another food I'm disgusted by is green beans.
If they're done right.
No.
If they're done right, because my mom makes sick green beans. All right. I'm not sure if they're like green beans or local Filipino versions of green beans, but she seasons them in a very specific way. It's absolutely fantastic. So can't judge there, but also.
I love green beans, but I have to have them at home. I can't order them at a restaurant.
Yeah, it's best to have vegetables when you're at home.
I think I'm very open-minded. Cause
I like that.
I
like that energy.
searched foods that people don't like, and I like every single one. What the heck?
Name one random bit. Let's see. Let's throw a dart on some random name, and we'll see what the council decides.
Okay. Oysters, anchovies, goose, lobster, scallops, venison, fennel, mussels, halibut, sea bass, kale, papaya.
Halibut.
These are just
Sardine.
seafood.
Yeah.
Wait,
Are you trying to say something?
Oh, that reminds me. I absolutely can't stand any form of shellfish.
goose aren't
Really?
shell?
Yeah, like
Not if they
Hmm.
don't try hard
I went to
enough.
Red Lobster one time, and everything I tried there was shellfish. I just didn't like it.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I'm not too partial to shellfish either. Well, got to know that we are in agreement. Shellfish.
But I
bad.
do like sushi though. I like salmon sushi the
Okay,
best.
sushi's bad. Who doesn't love sushi?
I don't think I've had the right sushi, you know? Like, I've never had sushi that wowed me. Maybe that's just from where I am.
Oh no, you
And
need
where
to
are
try
you?
finding somewhere better.
California.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, how
There's-
very strange considering there's a sushi named after it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
California
it's-
rolls
it's-
is not good sushi, honestly.
Yeah, it's gross.
How
It's-
dare you
How
all?
dare you.
That's
I like
my
nigiri more than
favorite.
I like nigiri and gyukon better than California rolls.
Curse you.
Avi. Was that Avi?
Do you guys like olives?
Yes.
I like olives.
I love olives.
Oh, I hate olives. They taste like cough medicine to me.
Do you eat, like,
Yeah.
do you eat green olives or black olives? Because black olives
Black
are better
olives.
in my opinion. Oh.
I always thought olives sucked. They just, I don't know why. They just don't taste good. It's like, bitter?
Why?
I can only describe it as.
You remind me of an olive, Mystical. If you
How
were
dare you?
I don't know if they'll take that as a compliment or
if you were a vegetable, you would be an olive. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't know how to respond to that either, don't worry.
I have
Oh,
to
a lot
say
of people dislike this, but I love uni sushi.
What the heck is uni sushi?
Sea urchin.
Oh. Never had it.
Never had it.
It's said to be an acquired taste, but I like it
Do you
personally.
guys like pickles?
I like pickles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
I have a weird
I need it.
I have a weird habit when it comes to pickles. If I ever come across pickles in like my burger, I extract the pickle from the burger and then eat it on its own before eating the rest of the burger. I don't know if anybody else does that, but
No. I agree with that. I like pickles on their own, but I don't like them with burgers.
I mean, I could eat them on their own.
Yeah.
Pickled radish. I don't know if any of you have been to Korea, but pickled radish is fantastic. Can be a little spicy depending on where you're getting it, but if you've been to Korea, you wouldn't get enough of pickled radish. Absolutely fantastic. Why are we making each other hungry? The chat is fuming.
I mean, I'm eating, so I'm not really hungry.
How dare you?
Everyone's telling me how dare I today.
Exactly.
Once
This is a mutiny. I wonder why there's so many of us here. I mean, this is an intervention. You have got to stop breaking people's necks.
Has anyone tried pickled pizza? That's not a real thing, Dev. Don't lie to me.
That's a thing? I mean,
It's
I would
not
try it.
real.
Honestly, like any sort of sour food with like some sort of cheesy food is amazing.
Somebody's asking who out of the core four is the least agile. If you've seen the proof of concept, I'm going to bank on River. Okay, let's see how this runs through here.
Speaking of like pizzas, there's this pizza place that I would go to with my grandparents, and they have this type of pizza that's made out of peanut butter and jelly with the cheese.
What?
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's like a
honestly-
peanut butter Yeah.
I don't
I'd be
know if
down to
there's
try
a
that.
bunch of that, but I'm down.
All right.
Also,
Come to
I feel like
California.
Hazel is.
Any
I feel like-
pops of like sweet to savory foods, I'm all for.
Yeah, that's true.
what happened?
Also, I feel like Hazel is the least agile because she's so tense most of the time.
You guys have asked this
Aw,
question before.
I said River because I thought it would be funny, but okay.
Hazel is
That's
the most
fair.
agile.
No, I feel like she's the least agile.
Ah, crap.
Well, you know what? We'll just have to put it to the test. I'm gonna write a scene in the pilot right now where they have a race. Canon.
Okay, I'm down.
Let's see who's the most agile now.
Just making a scene out of spite.
And then make it inconsistent with the rest of the series.
Oh. One scene, Hazel's like, I'm so tense, I'm not agile at all. And the next scene, she's like, I'm most agile.
Ooh, that is a little too sharp. We're not doing that. Oopsies.
Yes, Hilda is so
Sorry, guys, I'm
good.
still mastering. I really shouldn't. Mastering really shouldn't be done at the same time as a call because the frequencies would get in the way. But you know, this is Sunnyside after all, so how could I miss this?
That's so real. Alright, y'all. So, if you asked questions that were not answered, I'm looking at the chat now, so feel free. Thoughts on fiction, fan fiction, or fan art? Oh my god. I have a little rant I'm about to go on. Okay, I don't understand why people... Okay, we've talked about this before. I don't understand why people feel the need to ask if they could make fan art or, like, make fan fiction. I guess some people are, like, really, like, particular with their OCs. But I really just want to say, like, guys, you are allowed to make fan fiction or fan art. You don't have to ask. These characters...
The literacy world is. The fanfiction world has been scarred by Anne Rice, I think.
By what?
By Anne Rice.
What's that?
What the heck is that?
She's an author who actually sued people for making fanfiction.
Oh. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
I think that she's doing too much. But, yeah. Do what you want. This is public. We've published it. And I feel like if you, I guess, to the extent that we have, publicize your OCs and your characters and is meant to be enjoyed and consumed by people, then I feel like it's just a bit unfair to get like super mad at them because they made fan art and didn't ask you. It just doesn't make sense to me, at least.
I guess somebody just had to ruin the party for most people.
Mhm. Do you know RWBY Ruby? I
Yeah.
say with Ruby profile picture. Anyway, so the crew of Ruby actually made guidelines for making OCs and published it.
Why?
I mean, no. Maybe that's just like
It's
a
for
fun.
yeah, it's for a fun thing to make fan characters consistent with the world.
Yes, we would. I feel like that's
okay.
something we would do too. We should do that actually.
Be a very tedious process.
How?
I don't think so, honestly. It's just like this is a gist of this. This is a gist of this kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
As such, you can make that's like the general design concepts for that kingdom. So
This
yeah,
is the color scheme of the hair and the eyes, and this is the heel emblem.
yeah, simple as that.
Guys, I love my favorite kind of fan art for SROC is when people make royal OCs. It's just so fun. It's just so fun because some of the kingdoms don't really have like royals designed yet, so it's just fun seeing people's interpretations.
Yeah, yes, I love it when I always go to the fan Discord, the public Discord. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah.
The fan Discord. That's funny. Yeah, is my mastering session able to be heard on the stream?
I'll do that now.
Wait, because I was going to do something that could copy claim the stream. I'm gonna play a reference track and then compare it. I'm gonna be using.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'll tell you when I'm ready. I'll tell you when I'm ready. Anyone had a burger with jelly? Dearie, that's just called cheese. What are you talking about?
What?
Are there mixed characters? Mixed royals? What do you mean? What do they mean by mixed royals? Is it like
So-
people of different kingdoms like having children?
Yes, but not
or, like,
Yeah.
people, royals. Because there are mixed royals, very far and few, and it is a taboo concept because royals are not supposed to have children with other royals.
Yikes!
Yeah.
But Daddy, I love him.
Oh my god, my favorite
That's
song.
literally that's literally the situation.
I'm having his baby. No, I'm not. But
Oh
you
my
should see our
God.
faces.
Yes, guys, if you don't know, he's quoting lyrics from But Daddy I Love Him by Taylor Swift.
Why do we always come back to this? Anyways, I'm going to be playing my reference track. For anyone curious, it's Portals from Avengers Endgame. I'm going to compare it to the sonic palette of the S-Rock theme, just for reference, because they are both orchestral music after all. Okay. It can't be heard on the stream, can it? Because if I play like 3 seconds of this, it could take the stream down.
Oh, also the future animator. I didn't mean to like respond to you with the rant. I was just saying that that brought up a rant that I've been wanting to talk about. But that was a good question, thank you. And I love fan art and fan fiction. Thank you for asking.
He writes fluff, slice of life. I like that stuff.
Yeah. Zephyr's name is inspired by one of the wind gods with the same name from Greek mythology. Is his name?
Yeah, he's inspired by the west wind, Zephyr.
Pretty much, yes.
You know, there is a very morbid myth with Zephyr that's also very gay. The god, I mean.
What is it?
Basically, Apollon and the west wind Zephyr both fell in love with a man named Hyacinthus. But like Apollon actually had the confidence to go and approach Hyacinthus in a formal relationship. As such, Zephyr got jealous and became all yandere and made the discus they were playing with hit Zephyr in the head, hit Hyacinthus in the head and kill him. To which Apollon turned Hyacinthus into the hyacinth flower. Greek mythology is weird.
Maybe we should do something like that for the show.
That. Oh my god, we could actually do something like that given the reincarnation cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, ow, oh, ow, that hurt.
Also, like, someone would have to die for that?
Oh well. Someone said weirdest food combos y'all have tried. Do you have any answers for that?
Weirdest food
I-
combos?
Ha! This is where
You
I
know
come
Maggie
in.
noodles? You know Maggie noodles?
Mm-hmm.
Vaguely?
Whenever I make Maggie noodles, I tend to like add weird stuff like the achar pickling liquid a bit, and also like
Why?
it's good.
Achar?
The
That's too
achar, like,
strong.
I only add a few drops of it.
Oh, okay, sorry. I don't know why I had such
Yeah,
a,
it's
I had such a crazy reaction to that.
yes. I only add a few drops of the mango achar, and yeah. And I also add like oyster sauce, and Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, like the bunch of sauces as well.
Oh, you ain't ready for what I'm about to tell you.
What is it, John?
If we're talking about weird food combos, I've
Whoa.
tried Oreo with soy sauce. I've tried ice cream with honey mustard. I've tried cookies with
No.
actual mustard.
No.
I've had milk chocolate with vinegar.
What
I've
in the
had
Cookie Run Kingdom?
What
Blueberry.
is wrong with you?
I've had blueberry pie with this sort of local gravy mix. I don't know if anybody knows that, but yes, I've tried. I've also tried ice cream with ranch. There we go.
Is it
If anybody makes
is it
a ranch
too late
flavored
to
ice
ban
cream,
you?
yes,
Are you,
I'm currently.
One time I tried to
Dang
make
it.
an ice cream float with Pepsi and chocolate ice cream, and it didn't go out well.
You need
Oh,
help.
there's something like that at McDonald's
You
over
need
here. It's called a
help.
Coke float. I don't know if anybody else has it over there, but
Why are we so relaxed and chill about this?
there's footage of me. There's footage of me actually eating these on camera. I don't know if I can.
That should
find
be
it, but
censored.
If I could like scroll through my Facebook account, or my TikTok archives. Do I have it? in my
Yeah,
TikTok
no.
archives?
There
Let's
should
see.
be a mosaic of on top of that.
Mwah. I'm going to try and see.
Salt
if I
and
can-
vinegar and everything sinister at food.
Oh, that checks out because I love salt and vinegar chips.
Was that a Powerpuff Girls reference?
I don't think I ever want to eat with you.
I would
Absolutely
understand why.
not.
Does anyone else have anything like weird food combos that could even compare to that?
Oh yeah, I had cookies with
No.
buttermilk ranch.
No, I think he
Stop
wins.
it,
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
I've had Oreo with hot sauce, which is honestly one of the least crazy ones because it's just spicy Oreo.
I feel like I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum because I was like super picky with food when I was a kid. And when I had my first hamburger when I was in junior high, and I had my first like pickles when I was 14, I just did not want to eat that stuff until I was older.
You know what? It's an acquired.
No,
Sometimes
same.
it's an
I can relate to
acquired
that.
taste.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Or are you
'cause
the
some
only one
things just
acquiring
taste better.
it?
It just some things just taste better when you get older. Like I use I don't have any examples at the moment, but some foods just exist like that. They you don't like them as much as when you're a kid, but like as you grow older, somehow they start becoming a little more tolerable.
Well, yeah, but I've never even attempted to eat those until I was older. I was just
Oh,
like,
there's-
no, maybe later.
Well, first time for everything.
Yeah.
I would eat a pickle with ice cream. Don't worry, guys.
a lot of Apollon's lovers turn into plants. I just realized that.
Everyone in the chat is just going crazy about my comments.
Oh, a combo I would never have is like fish with milk.
I would try that.
Absolutely not.
Fish milk.
See, actually, I think I've realized I'm very like open to foods on their own, but I'm very, very picky with combos.
I've heard that vanilla ice cream and salmon roe taste good together, but I haven't tried it.
Mm-mm. Okay, sorry, I'm not looking at the questions. That just really caught me off guard.
The salmon roe thing?
No, everything. Because I was also eating.
What were you eating?
Rice.
Just plain rice? Unflavored, plain steamed white rice? I mean, please answer.
Sorry. No,
I mean,
I'm here, I'm
don't
here.
do this to
I'm
me.
here.
I could tolerate Oreo with vinegar, but I can't stand just eating steamed, plain, unseasoned rice, white rice on its
No,
own.
no, I was having white rice with chicken.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
good.
yeah.
And curry.
That's good.
Yum, chicken curry.
Alright,
No, I want curry.
now I'm eating raisins. But I will never really eat anything the same after what I just allowed into my ears. But
Hey, I'm completely willing to go even further.
let's
No.
not.
This sounds like eating the actual version of Cookie Run Kingdom cookies.
Chaos control.
Someone said, sorry, I have to look at the chat. Age rating for Sunnyside, PG-13.
If any, okay, since it's a PG-13 rating, the four characters are allowed like one F-bomb.
Wait, I just
Where
realized.
would you put that?
Oh, what a great question.
They
So
all
it's
go
just
to
gonna-
Hazel. Hazel takes all the F-bombs.
In the pilot?
Are they just like
Yeah.
in general?
In the pilot, yes. In general, this is, you know what, I'm not even gonna try subverting anything, Zephyr. Just Zephyr.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, that
Zephyr.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Zephyr. Actually, on that note, though, we have to make sure it doesn't fall into, like, kid territory, so let's just make sure we put something violent in the pilot.
Yeah.
Placenta
say that.
dies.
What is... Oh, that's a good one. I'm thinking of something really violent to just put in the pilot for the sake of
Placenta
it.
freaking dies.
Broken bones.
Yeah.
This went from Steven Universe to Invincible in like way.
Someone almost stabs Mirrorball.
That's kind of-
that's the
Oh!
violence.
Oh my god. Jesus. Graphic much? But, no, I was thinking, like, if we do have, like, a swear, I want to just put it in the most, like, out of... You'd think it's in an intense place, but I want to put it in a really, like, nonchalant place. Like, someone just...
classes.
No, like, listen, someone just waking up from bed and being like, ah. And then they say a swear word. I've said swears on here before, I'm just scared for some reason today.
Yeah, you might get age restricted or something.
Well,
I think okay.
what?
On the
No.
topic of that,
you know what? I'm gonna say it. You know what, John? You know what?
You can't scare me.
Ass.
How could you?
Apology stream now.
I've made a severe,
Tears.
continuous
There has to be
lapse in my
tears.
judgment.
And there's gonna be tears, and it's gonna be the stream is gonna be called "Taking Accountability," all lowercase with a period at the end.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Guys, I just wanted to say I'm so sorry
you have
for the
betrayed
No,
vulgar
you-
language.
you
express
can bring up the
command of
ukulele,
authority
too.
Through your
You can bring up the
arrogance
ukulele,
and
too.
today, you've opened these peaceful realms and innocent lives to the horror and desolation of war.
Kristen's just gonna wake up, like, and just go, ass. Wait.
That's
Okay,
two.
you know what?
No, she just says fuck.
I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, My point is swear words in very weird places, but that I don't know. Okay, next question. So, is there any? Yes. Who out of the core four has the closest relations to each other?
I would say Crescenta and Hazel.
Really?
Yes.
At the start, at least.
Yeah.
But like as the show progresses, they all gain a relationship with each other that's about equal.
Who is the fastest runner? Hazel. No.
It's either Zephyr or Crescenta for me, I think.
I just think that the
Oh, I
funniest
say
thing.
Zephyr.
That makes sense, but I think the funniest thing would just be Crescento. Actually, you know what? No. Zephyr. You're right.
He uses the wind to his advantage.
Yeah.
You know what that-
He's naturally aerodynamic through magical means.
He definitely loves to run. Anyways, oh, everyone was crashing out over the food combos. Love the Dragon Prince. I'm not caught up with it though.
If Blaze was in a room full of kittens and puppies, what's the first thing he would do? Faint from cuteness.
Crescenta gives off MLP vibes. No, I will not elaborate. You know what?
I don't think you need to at that point.
Yeah, no, you don't. Friendship is magic, says Crescenta.
She gives off MLP villain vibes.
I know you.
Wait, who's
no, I guess-
Mirabelle again?
The cat. Peek,
Oh,
peek,
we
peek.
have a cat?
Are expected tomorrow. Remember, castle dioramas are
I did-
expected.
This is the first time I'm hearing about this. There's a cat in Esra?
Well,
Yes.
it's kind
The
of like
cat with a peacock tail.
a peacat.
This is the first time I'm hearing about this. How come no one ever told me?
It's in the art. Mirror ball. Not in the proof of concept, but
The character exists.
yes.
We spent a long time designing them.
I've never seen any.
Oh my god.
Okay, I can't scroll. I'm trying to scroll up to see any like proof of concept, no pun intended, of this PCAT thing, and I'm scrolling a little too far up. I'm starting to see things that I'm not so sure if I could speak about publicly, so I'm just gonna stop. Who is most likely to burn down a kitchen trying to cook, especially in a college setting? Chat, I'll leave it up to you. Ooh, Miss Isla playing favorites. Who is Miss Isla's favorite and least favorite student? Is that spoiler territory?
I know one who is very spoilers for the favorite.
Mm,
The NDAs, everybody. The NDAs.
actually, yeah, it's a bit rocky. A bit S-rocky.
Ha. Ooh, that is not.
So no, I will not be
great.
answering that, but good question. I will say, I don't think she likes Aurora, even though Aurora thinks she loves her. I do not think
Is
she
this like
loves
some sort
Aurora.
of Glinda, Madame Horrible scenario?
Yes. Oh!
Wow.
No.
Okay. Okay, that is too much compression on the low end. Guys, I really think that we're almost done here. Sorry. See, there's a reason. Ow. Okay. There's a reason why I'm not doing that. Oof. Almost there, guys. We're so close. I'm already on the mastering stage, and we're heading towards the limiters. The Sunnyside theme is almost finished.
Let's go.
What would be Chrysanthemum's favorite Disney movie? I'm thinking long and hard about this one.
I'm also thinking.
Frozen, maybe.
Why
Actually,
Frozen?
I can't say why, but kind of. Maybe that would be Hazel's, but wait, I have to think about this more.
Chat, I'm gonna be honest. We spend more time thinking about headcanons than the actual plot.
Yeah.
Oh, I was right. I was making a joke.
Well,
I spend more time thinking about world building, honestly.
Well, at least that was like productive and it's related to like the actual thing, but like complete headcanons is different.
Hmm.
what would be
There.
Chrysanthemum's favorite Disney movie?
Maybe Tangled.
I was thinking about, but no.
I think she'd be a bit weird and say The Sword in the Stone.
Ooh.
Maybe Encanto.
I was thinking that too. I feel like Encanto would be River's favorite. I feel like she would like. I don't know, it's just funny to me. I just feel like she would like Inside Out.
That is
That's
true.
Pixar.
But
She
I
would
respect
like Pixar
that.
movies.
Inside Out is
Yeah.
my favorite Pixar movie, so I'm biased towards that answer.
Oh, she would also
Like,
like
Star Map Barriers, looking at memory cores, and so like yeah,
Zephyr would like Luca or Coco.
yes. Hmm.
Speaking of which,
Oh, Crescenta would
Coco 2 is in
love.
development.
Crescenta would love turning red.
Oh my God,
Oh,
you're right.
yeah.
That checks
Yeah.
out. Oh, this is very interesting. I don't think I've seen this in a while. Andres Felipe Garcia Rodan, I hope I pronounced that correctly, says, how do you choose which kingdoms will be inspired by a culture?
A combination of different things. Sometimes it's just because it was like
Mhm.
preconceived in the stars. I don't know, like it just happened like that, like by random.
Only thing we try to do is avoid the negative cultural stereotypes.
Yeah, and sometimes it is because, you know, it makes the most sense for the kingdom and that country. Let me give an example. Like sand, and Egypt, or there's other ones. It's just things like that. But also sometimes I swear it's a just complete coincidence that they match up so well. The Star Kingdom inspired by Vietnam was not on purpose at all. I actually didn't even know what the Vietnam flag looked like, actually.
What?
When I first associated Vietnam with the Star Kingdom, which was years and years and years ago, okay, and then I saw the flag and I was like, wait, there's a star on the Vietnam flag. Did I foreshadow this? Did I make this happen? But that's a joke, by the way, but that was so
You know what?
surprising.
I'll take it.
And then I thought a little bit about the Water Kingdom being inspired by the Philippines, which was mainly because of Justin Saint, who plays River. Actually, was that why? Oh my god. Not really. It kind of has something to do with it, but River was, I think, always meant to be Filipino, but
Yeah.
then I thought a little bit about it, and I was like, wait, the Water Kingdom makes so much sense for the Philippines because there's like water around it, like there's,
What?
and because of like how much water themed things happen. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. Please, you know.
I'm messing with you.
Okay, but okay.
I was like, Philippines has a lot of water. It's like, what?
It just makes sense,
I'm such
right?
a comedian. Oh dear. Excuse my random bits of comedy. For context, I'm Filipino.
No way.
I know, right? It's so creative. It's so weird. I only found about that yesterday. I'm learning so much. Home stretch. All right, we're at the home stretch.
How would River burn water if he has water magic? Did someone say something like that? I feel like Crescenta and Hansel don't have as much experience, or probably won't burn anything, so either River burns the water. What? Or River tries to put it out with the...
I think they're talking about like,
putting out a fire.
yeah. Do they have vapes in the Wind Kingdom? What the heck?
Oh my god. What kind of question
That's funny.
is that? You know what? That's actually not even an inappropriate question. Do
I
they...
feel like we already went over that, didn't we?
I don't know.
In a writer's meeting?
No, in stream one time.
Yeah.
I remember something about like
Guys,
that topic.
why have we never, when it comes to world building, why have we never thought about drugs?
Because it's PG-13.
Wait, are drugs not
We
PG?
do have the Health Kingdom though. We have the Health Kingdom and Chemical Kingdom already, so.
Well, I think this is not sensitive subject matter because, unfortunately, people are people, and vices will always exist. Things
I
to
suppose you're right.
rely on, to be distracted by, etc. So, yeah, this specifically, I think that, yes, something like it does exist in Cora.
Flavored air. No,
Flavored air.
there is no addictive product. It's just flavored air.
Taste and Wind Kingdom. We should have like a stop vaping PSA inside Sunnyside.
I'm down for that. I'm actually allergic to these types of things, so if
Really?
I even someone to pass someone by who's intensely smoking or vaping, I could get a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh my god, yeah.
And it doesn't help because like the Philippines has quite the market for not just tobacco but for vapes and stuff. So I have to be very careful when I'm walking around with my friends because one bad whiff and I'm a goner. Not really. I'm just like I would have to take allergy medicines and sore throat cleansers and all that stuff. Lozenges. Anybody know what lozenges are? Lozenges are a
I
thing.
do.
Okay, yeah, that. They robbed me of a whole day of vacation. I'm still bitter about that. That's why I'm that careful.
Speaking like on like drugs, like are like we were talking about royals with like disabilities and like chronic disabilities as well, right?
Yes, yes.
Like I personally have bipolar disorder, which requires me to take some like stabilizers for that. So a lot of medication is demonized, so we could probably just represent how it's
Yeah.
really, yeah,
Someone
like
said
better.
Yeah. Someone said, is there a reason why Glacier is a jerk / bully? Um.
It's because we bully him.
It's because he's. Alright.
Everyone has a reason for being the way they are. Once, I'm gonna tell a story. Once, when I was on the younger side, of course, like years and years ago, and I was starting out in this scene of like indie and projects and was like working on animatic stuff. There's one person who I was working with, and then they were like, because I was writing something and I was like, I'm thinking of a solid like backstory and psychology for why this villain is the way they are. And this person was like, maybe sometimes villains don't need backstories, they just are like that. Like, and they were like, oh, like I love villains that don't have like backstories or like things like that, or like reasonings, because it just makes them more fun as villains. And they mentioned like Ursula and stuff, and then for a while I was like, oh my god, what a good point. And now I really disagree with that. Like even in the real world, like whether tragic or justified or unjustified, everyone is the way they are because of a set of experiences or influences that have led them to think how they think and act how they act, right? So, while I don't think everyone needs to have a tragic backstory, everyone has a backstory. Even Ursula probably has a backstory.
I feel it's how best to describe it. It's very interesting to me that as you were talking, the first set of villains that came into my mind was the Kung Fu Panda villains. I don't know if anybody saw Kung Fu Panda, but you know, as
Yeah.
tragic as their backstories may be, their actions as villains are pretty darn horrifying. I mean, Lord Shen committed a near panda extinction, and Tai Long is Tai Long. So, chat, if you haven't seen the Kung Fu Panda movies, I highly encourage you to do so. Fantastic methods of
not
storytelling.
the
Also,
fourth
Ursula
one.
does no tragic.
The fourth
Ursula
one is
doesn't-
okay. I still feel like Kung Fu Panda 2 is the best one.
Also,
Yeah.
Ursula does have a tragic backstory. She is literally Ariel's aunt.
Who?
Ursula.
Mean,
Oh yeah, I knew that part.
I mean,
didn't.
isn't that
What?
from? Wasn't that like in the live action movie? So they added more to that.
I thought it was like from like, how do I thought that was like part of the implications of the original movie that they expanded on in the live action.
I have yet to see
Okay.
that.
I think they just came up with that for the live action movie, but I could be wrong.
No, I think she was always the sister of Poseidon, but I think
It wasn't Poseidon, it was Neptune.
whatever
I mean,
it
not
is.
Neptune. But Triton. Triton was
Trident, I
was
forgot.
Ariel's mom. Yeah, dad.
May I also just add, I'm kind of excited for the Snow White live action. Is that weird? I have a good
Yeah,
feeling
it
about
is.
It's weird.
I hope it's the
Is that
same quality as Maleficent live action, honestly.
Well, obviously, I don't like
Honestly.
that they're making live action adaptations in the first place. But since they are, I'm very intrigued to see how they will build upon a story from the 1930s. And, like, how it's just, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so far back. And the story was so... It doesn't feel like something that could... Because it's so fairy tale-like. And it was one of the very first Disney movies. Like, it's interesting seeing how it would be adapted almost a century later. Does that make sense?
Okay,
I
I
get-
guess I could see
I
that.
get that, but I do not want to see like Snow White in like a modern sort of stylistic storytelling perspective. I
And
think
they've done
like
that so many
the
times
first
already.
the first movie has such like a timeless story, fairy tale feel to it, and I haven't seen the live action movie, but I feel like it would just strip it of its charm. So yeah, that's my opinion.
That's true.
Okay, so like I only live action movie I really like was the Maleficent movie, and that's specifically because it's like one, it's actually quality, and like from a writing standpoint, and two, I see a lot of like Irish folklorists and like Celtic folklorists say it's very accurate to actual fairy lore.
Mm.
And the soundtrack is fantastic.
That is true. But like all the other live action movies that I've watched are not as good.
Jungle Book was decent.
That is.
So
I
there's
don't
some
think I
more
watched that
questions.
one. I don't think I watched that one.
Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I've missed so many of these.
Oh, the Minecraft movie! Did anybody listen to the song that was released a couple of days ago for
No.
the Minecraft movie? It's actually a
No.
banger. It's an actual banger. I don't
Who
know if it's
sings
because
it?
I grew up with School of Rock, which is a Jack Black movie, and I'm also like a rock and roll person in general. It's an actual banger. Please listen to it. It's actually a really cool song. You know,
Has
okay.
anybody seen Lego Elves? I've seen that. It's cute.
If since we're on going off the topic of live action, I would personally I'm not sure if this would be defeating the purpose, and I would understand if you guys would disagree with me. And I'm pretty sure that this has also been some sort of like already an adaptation, and there's already a stage production of this. But, and I'm just spitballing here, a live action Prince of Egypt could be decent. I'm just saying. If anybody's seen Prince of Egypt, or maybe even Road to El Dorado, those movies could be pretty decent as live action adaptations. Treasure Planet, Atlantis, Prince of Egypt, and Road to El Dorado. Those could be decent. I am Steve. Flint and Steel. Guys, hold me back. The Minecraft movie is actually something I'm hyped for.
I'm intrigued. I just want to see what they do.
I am fuming.
Mini Angel says, I have a question for... Oh, sorry, finish.
The Philippines will have the Minecraft movie come out 2 days early, but it sucks because I would be out of the Philippines by then.
Oh, where will you be?
I'll be in Singapore for a family vacation.
Oh, that's fun, though.
That's cool.
Anyways, what was the question?
So, Mini Angel said, I have a question for a project I'm working on. What is your process on making the pilot? What do you do first? Do you work on scripts for future episodes while still doing the art? Okay. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If you have dabbled and you've learned and educated yourself, don't worry too much about the process in the pipeline. There is not always a set way things are done. That is the biggest thing I've learned. Sometimes you have to do what works best for your project and is most efficient. If along the way you learn that the way most people do things is actually what would be efficient for you, then you switch up the way you did it. It's trial and error. Be open to making mistakes and try to make as many as you can. There is no script. There is no... Well, you might write a script or something. But there is no, like, set way to do it. That's what I'm trying to say. But, what do we do? Well, let me start. This might scare you a little bit, but the first time we ever wrote a pilot for Sunnyside was in 2021. And here we are in 2025. So, yeah, no, we've been at this for a while. But, basically, well... It really depends on the medium and your funding and what you have and what you don't have. We rely on crowdfunding, right? That's why we had to derail the process of the pilot and instead create a 90-second animated proof of concept to show people what we're capable of, what the story would feel like, so they are more inclined to giving Sunnyside their money and so we can make the pilot. And that in and of itself has caused us to take it like a year aside. It's actually been Actually, almost 2 years. Oh my god! Wow, wow!
Oh,
Time flies
gosh.
by when you're animating. But
Oh my
basically, we wrote the proof of concept in 2023, and it was storyboarded in the summer of 2023, and animation began literally 1 year ago. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 1 year ago today. Happy 1 year anniversary of animation for the proof of concept, I guess. But
Wahoo!
yes, so and it's almost. I don't know if I would say it's almost done. It's like we're in the last. I truly would say we're in the last heap, if that makes sense.
We're
Like
in
if,
the end game now.
yeah, if we were to divide it into 3 halves, this would be the last. Like this would be the last half, the last third.
The last half.
Long-
In 3 halves, this would be the last.
Oh,
half.
I knew you were gonna say something about that. That's why I corrected myself.
I'm
But
sorry.
oh,
I'm sorry.
that's why.
I'm high on coffee.
Yeah, so we're
Alright,
making the
be right
proof of
back.
concept. Okay. And we are rewriting the pilot right now. Okay? What's going to happen after that is if the pilot is funded, then we start making the actual pilot through first pre-production, right? Backgrounds, designs, etc. And then storyboarding, and then probably pre-production again because there's for like specific scenes. And then when you have all the assets that an animator would need to work with, right? Then the animator starts, then cleanup, then compositing, and that's a shot. And then all the shots get finished, and then all the shots get put together, and then someone makes the music, and then this is really summing it up, by the way. And then it gets edited, and then you do whatever you want with it. So we are not currently writing future episodes because we do not know if we will have future episodes or how that would come up or how many years it would take to get there because just this one has yet to be started. But which, you know what, that sounds really ungrateful. I'm really grateful for everything that we've been able to create from scratch, from indie so far. And it is a fun process. If you enjoy the process and you want to be patient, then it is fun. But if you are expecting to create a like complete series just like that, unless you have the funds for it, it is going to take a while. Animated, fully animated. Sorry if that was a long answer, you guys. How would you describe each of the core four's fighting style? Who's more offensive and who's more defensive? Avi, you want to take this one? Is Reese still here?
I'm a bit busy right now. It's getting sorry.
Oh, no worries. Okay. River. Precise. He has the spells that he knows how to do. And very educated, very creative, actually. That's what I would say about River's fighting style. A lot of unique things. Maybe not as much of an impact, but it would be like creative and smart solutions. And pretty offensive. Crescenta, also offensive, but in big heaps. In big heaps, less thought out. She lets herself flow, and it just emerges from her whatever she needs, basically. She has a very emotional fighting style, but still offensive like River. Hazel and Zephyr both have pretty defensive fighting styles. However, you know, Zephyr's would be closer to River's, as in it's more on the precise side, yet it's just still uncontrolled. And he has trouble accessing his core in the first place, on purpose, on demand. And then Hazel really is unable to control her magic, but similarly to Crescenta, it is an emotional style. It kind of emerges from her with however she's feeling. But yeah.
I shall keep those in mind in case I need to write again. Filipino spotted? Yes, we exist.
But I will say, Zephyr's magic is also a bit emotional as well.
Would you be okay with like, okay, I know this is probably like a dumb question, but now that I have an acoustic guitar, how would that instrument fit into the score of Sunnyside?
I love the acoustic guitar. I think it would fit well into the songs. I don't think it would fit well into the score.
I mean, I would mildly disagree, but I do understand that if we use it in the wrong way, it could do more harm than good.
I mean, maybe that's the case. I feel like when you hear an acoustic guitar, right, in contrast to an electric guitar, an acoustic guitar feels very down to earth, and we don't want to be on earth, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So what you're saying is we need more electric guitars.
Yeah, maybe more electric guitar or more of these spacey, unique instruments.
Bass, you say?
Oh, I didn't say bass, but yes, bass would work. Space.
Bass.
Electric.
Don't. Hey, a lot of you don't start talking about the Tahoe because it's already way too late for me to get the Tahoe at this time. Don't do this to me. Don't make me suffer. For context, Tahoe is like a really, what is Tahoe anyway? Basta. It's great. Now the voices are coming out. So what happens is early in the morning, these Tahoe vendors, they go around our villages and they, it's basically an ice cream truck for people who rise early.
Ooh.
And Tahoe is like a Filipino sort of, what I consider a dessert. I'm not sure, but it's made out of tofu and pearls, like saga, jelly pearls, and they're mixed into this specific type of sauce. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a staple of Filipino cuisine. And I hate the fact that these people are making me jealous because I don't have access to Tahoe anywhere at the moment, and now I'm craving for some. So thanks a lot, guys. Ugh. Tapioca pearls? I mean, they're all just jelly to me. Kind of specific question, but who of the core force more likely to listen to MBP? Parentheses, popular Brazilian music. I have no idea what that is, but I mean, do you have an answer for that?
Sorry, say that again.
Somebody asked which of the core four is most likely to listen to MBP, which is a popular Brazilian music.
Crescenta?
That makes sense. It's basically Brazilian pop. They followed it up.
Yeah. Also, Crescenta is neurodivergent. Someone said, is there a love or death kingdom? That is just not the way the kingdoms work.
Life and death and love and birth and peace and war on the planet Earth. Is there anything that's worth more than peace and love on the planet Earth? Whoa, come on and sing it with me. The north will lead to the sea. It's better, it's better, it's better. Life and death and love and birth. Life and death and... Ooh, forgot to do that. Is there anything that's worth more than peace and love on the planet Earth? Whoopsies.
Yeah. Oh, I should elaborate on that. 1 second.
Okay. I'm gonna export this again. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash. Almost done, guys. The reason why I'm not streaming is the audio right now is because I had to go back to the project file and fix up some stuff.
Okay, so the reason 11 Death Kingdom doesn't work is because each kingdom is kind of supposed to be a concept that would also work as like an element, like something that can be manipulated, like through magic, something very base, as in like essential. And, well, 11 Death definitely do fall under those categories. They're not as broad as they could be, and you know we have like for example the Emotion Kingdom, which would technically fall under love, or the Reincarnation Kingdom, which technically falls under death, but it's less, you know, like controlling whether people die or not, and more so they have the power to manipulate or manifest the reincarnation process.
Will there be any canon couples between royals in Esrock? There are. They're the parents.
Well,
Do you mean like? Oh, do you mean
the
like
parents are not
non-married
both-
people?
the parents are not both royal. Only one of them are.
Oh, okay. Darn.
Because remember, royals
I
can't
messed
get
up the
married
joke.
to each other.
I messed up the joke. Oh. Well, you can't expect to win them all. Brick, I relate to that. Brick says, my class is a concert at a theater and I don't want to go because I'm the only one playing my part because the others don't participate. So if I make a mistake, I'll mess it up for everyone else. I relate to that so much. May the force be with you in that case. Loachfish? What the heck is that? I've never seen that before. It's not necessarily a stereotype I fall under. Because I'm like 5'11", people ask me more if I play basketball, to which I say I used to play basketball, but not anymore. But yeah, I do get the stereotype that us Filipinos can sing really good, and we can, but you know, I would rather have that come from us first before anybody else. If River
think we
ate a
have to go
moldy
now.
food, how would he react? I think River would just react the same way anybody would, eating expired food.
Okay, bye, Reese.
See ya.
Bye. Bye bye.
Bye. Wait, who's Reese? Oh, Avi. Okay, sorry. Ooh. Someone, Leah says, question for the animators. Which of the main four is the most difficult to animate?
River.
Ha!
River. Crescent is also quite difficult. But mainly with River, it's that his glasses are like, so the vectors for these lines that I make with the vector art, sometimes the glasses don't refine them as much as I want to. So it's just very difficult to clean that up. Here, I'm trying to show that. It's just a bit tedious.
A bit? Just a bit.
Sorry, what's
Yeah, just-
tedious?
Just animating River's glasses. Because the question was, which is the hardest one to animate? And so that was my answer.
Oh, is this your first time animating River? Question mark?
For the my first animation that Melina made. The little practice animation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna tone that down a little bit and add a little bit more on this side. Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Alright, I think I'm gonna head off, y'all.
All right.
All
Have a
right,
good
thank
one.
you, Mystical. Everyone praise
take care,
Mystical.
Mystical.
Look at this masterpiece.
Wait. I can't see it. Wait. Let me put on the thing. Wait.
Oh my god, the
Looks
progress.
great.
Huh?
Remember, castle dioramas are expected tomorrow. Tomorrow? That looks great. It just keeps getting better
Yeah.
and better.
I'm excited for it.
Yay. Alright, I'm gonna head off.
Okay,
Good
bye.
night, y'all.
Good night.
Bye,
Bye.
Mystical.
John.
What? Ooh, that is bad. Ooh, that's bad. I gotta fix that. Maximize it. That's bad. You're so close. You're so close. Okay, it's a little less drastic. Y'all want to take one last listen through? It's practically mastered now, and i.e. that means it's like 99.9% finished and ready for release.
I'm down.
Oops. Benny the platypus! I'm sorry, I had to. There was someone who said in the chat. Can any of you do Doofenshmirtz's impression? I don't do a great Dr. Doof. Hey, where's Perry? Ah, Perry the platypus. I can't do. I got a lot of practicing to do for Doofenshmirtz. I mean, doing a lot of voices is something that I find really fun.
Doofenshmirtz, evil ink. Wait, why are
Wait,
you so
go
good at
for
that?
it.
Why do you kind of like, at default you kind of sound like him?
I don't really know. Mostly because I watched a lot of Phineas and Ferb back then.
Oh yes, you just adopted his personality.
I still have a lot of practicing to do, I guess, but you know me, I like to do a lot of voices. Just save it for when the pilot is out. An incoherent goblin sound and a baby voice that I harass my friend with. Well, that's the power of voice acting. I have a Starscream figure over at my shelf, and every now and then when I'm taking a break, I just do like random interactions between my Starscream and Megatron in their voices. It helps clear the throat. So yeah, if anybody of you wants to be a voice actor, just keep doing voices. I say as if I had any voice actor gig. Okay, I think we are. Is my audio going through the stream?
Yes, it is. Sorry, wait. I'll be right back.
Okay, we definitely need a little more mid-side audio on that. Guess we're doing mid-side EQ after all. Out. Oof. Wrong. Let us hear it, John. Hear what exactly?
Maybe your Megatron. I think that's what
Oh,
they're
my
referring to.
Megatron and Starscream.
Yeah.
Wait, I need to get the toys for this. They're all over. They're onto my shelf. I gotta do it right. Hang on.
Chad, how are you doing?
They're just about to summon the rat cults again. All right, those of you who have gone to sleep already, you're probably not already here, but I wish you all a good night. The last time we talked about the rat cult, Amin disappeared. Yes, I feel like Amin is also elsewhere at the moment, so I can be up to my antics. All right, I want to set the chat on fire again. Please don't. Oh, you're drawing Crescenta. That's very, very nice. If you're on the Discord server, please send that because we love seeing fan art and especially fan art of the Core 4. Never mind, I don't want to sleep yet. All right. Plasma burst. All right, I got Megatron and Starscream over right next to me. So if I'm still permitted to let the voices out.
I'd say so.
Right, just clicking save. Describe all the mains with one word. Chloe?
All the mains, like all the
Like the Core 4? I'm going to assume the Core 4.
yeah, but explain them all in 4 words. I mean, in one word, like for the.
Describe each of the Core 4 in one word.
Man, I'm so tired. I'm blanking.
Want me to do it for you?
Yeah.
All right. Zephyr. Broody. Hazel. Classist. Crescenta. Show off. River. I'm actually at a loss for River. This is partially a joke, okay? Okay, majorly. Okay, this is a complete joke. I told you guys not to take my comments seriously. But Hazel is sweet. Zephyr, I stand by my statement with Zephyr is pretty broody. I guess that makes it 2 words, but anyways. Crescenta is
Girl
I feel like
boss.
girl boss, sure.
Yeah.
River is sensitive? I don't know, because Filipinos are typically sensitive. Sensitive about certain things, but I guess that would be breaking the one word form. Monster designs of the Core 4? That would be an interesting concept. Do the main 4 have any weird hobbies? Ooh, I feel like that's a question for Amin. But he's currently not here. Okay, we definitely need more on that. 7K. Have y'all seen the Owl House? Of course I've seen the Owl House. What do you take me for? Somebody
Yeah.
who waited until the until the beginning of the third season to watch the full series outright? What? Could be me.
Yeah, it's good.
Somebody says they want to eat the art so bad, it probably tastes like cotton candy. What is it with art? You know what? I'm not even going to question it. I've asked this question so many times, and no matter how many answers I get, it's still a confusing concept to me. So I'm just going to drop it. Is there any?
So-
Golden Bunny says, "Is there a chance I could join the Discord server, or is it only for people who work on the show?" We have a public community Discord server.
Yeah,
it's
it's
linked
in the description.
We would love to
It's-
have you there.
Yeah.
Where is Amin? He hath abandoned me in my hour of need.
He's like the avatar.
Okay. I mean, I would still probably have to run this through my headphones, but I think this is done.
That's exciting.
Legit, I think this is pretty much ready for release. Oh dear. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh dear, I hear some crackling. I'm gonna have to export it again. But that won't take too long. Apart from just some audio cleanup that I might have to do just by exporting the file again from the other project, I think this is finished.
That's
Whew.
awesome.
I can take a break and pay attention to the chat a little more. Thank goodness. Okay. Have y'all... What? Have y'all ever eaten soap for fun? No. I've eaten cookies with buttermilk ranch and chocolate ice cream with honey mustard for fun. I have never eaten talcum powder condensed into a solid object for fun. Well, I'm just glad it smelled like strawberries. Hopefully it tasted like strawberries as well, because what the heck? The rats took him away. Chloe, the rats have taken Amin away. The rat cult is at full swing. We must get him back.
Man, sucks for him. Anyway.
What?
Sorry. I'm kidding. Little does he know, I am the ruler of the rat cult all along.
You traitor! How could you do this to us? We were
That'd be
your
funny.
I'm
I
back.
thought that'd be funny.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
okay,
goodness.
never mind.
What?
Your plan has
Uh,
failed, Chloe! I mean, is alive and well! Your
I
rat
melt-
slaves are no
Y'all
good!
mourning me again?
No! I melt into goo because my plan has been foiled.
Your plan has been foiled. Chloe has fallen. Now I, Starscream, am now the new leader of the S-Rock animation department.
Hey,
That was
no.
my impression.
Thank you.
That's a funny question. Would River win in a fight with a raccoon with no magic used? I need to know the answer to this. I mean, please.
What?
Would River win in a fight with a raccoon? No magic used.
Yes. No! No,
Oh,
he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
What? Why not?
I fear he wouldn't. I'm sorry, the raccoon would win.
How would the raccoon win?
The raccoon knows its ways.
It's a
The
raccoon.
raccoon is powerful.
Does it have any chance against the rat cult?
No. The rat cult is too powerful.
Dang.
The rat cult could overthrow every monarchy in Cora.
So why haven't they?
They haven't opened a portal yet, silly Billy.
Right.
Silly Billy.
You don't understand. Earth isn't yours to conquer.
Yo, John, do you know who the real leader of the rat cult is?
Mystical?
No, Rat Trap from Beast Wars.
Oh, Rat Trap from Beast Wars. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, we don't have any Beast Wars. Oh, do we? No, we don't actually. We don't have any Beast Wars toys on the shelf. We have Rise of the Beast characters, but not Beast Wars.
Hmm. Beast Wars was my brother's favorite.
Oh, I tell them I respect him madly. I'm more of a
Will do.
Bayverse guy. I'm more of a live action movies kind of guy. That's what my collection is up to. But I respect Beast Wars.
Yeah, I get it.
El muchacho.
Yes. Oh, now that you're here, I mean, I probably said this already, but apart from a few crackles I heard in the audio file, I think this is pretty much finished. Like, I just gotta export the file again to remove the crackling, and this is pretty much ready for release.
Oh my god, congrats.
Thank you very much.
I am excited, and I'm also excited for us to get started on the song.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's amazing. We're gonna create something good. I'm sure of it. Should I play it from start to finish? You might. I don't know if the crackles
Yeah,
will be able
yeah.
to be heard, but they're there. I just gotta export the project file again and then put it under the same settings. No big deal. Okay, let me click save because it's always important to click save on your projects. Chat. Okay, are you gonna reference the rat cult in the pilot? I mean, that was a question from the chat.
Honestly? Yes. Yes. No. We actually have something. We have something. It's so funny. I can't say, but we have something.
Okay. All right, let me just.
Oh, I should
turn
probably
it
join.
on.
I should probably.
Ignore the top and bottom audio files; those are for reference. But this is pretty much ready for release. If you hear any crackling, that's part of the audio. I'm gonna fix that eventually. But here we go, I guess.
This is my favorite part. It's coming on.
I don't know what went wrong with the bark tree, but that was way too loud. So,
That was
you want
great.
fries
I
with
love that.
Y'all want fries with that?
That was so good. Why didn't you
That
start
was
free? You should have started
awesome.
freestyle rapping over it.
What?
Someone said that
No, I'm not gonna freestyle rap over this.
in the chat. Why not?
That
I
was
am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. We are not doing that. Nope.
that was awesome. I love that.
Thanks. I'm going to see if I can export the final file by today. I think the reason why I found some crackles in the sound. Not sure if you guys heard that. I think it's because I was exporting it while I was on the call and might have interfered with the system. So I will do that when the stream ends, or at some point of the day. Because there's not much else to do, honestly. But I'm glad y'all like it. I have to swallow my pride and put it out because when you're an artist, you always find some imperfections, and But this will be out. Thank goodness. I'll be out of the country by Sunday, so I wouldn't be able to see this for a straight up week. All right, Sophia. Well, nice to meet you, Sophia. I'm John. This is Chloe, and that's Amin. Now that we've all been
it is so nice
introduced.
to meet you.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 1:13 p.m. in the morning. No, not in the morning. What the heck? It's afternoon. Thanks, Farrick. I'm Filipino. Yeah, so it's lunchtime now. I think I have to go because I still got work to do. I got work for Sunnyside and I got commission work, and I'm also starving because the first conversation we had on the stream was about food. I mean, I'm blaming you.
Hey!
That's
You know what? I
okay.
think this is a good place to stop the stream.
I guess
Yeah.
so. I guess so. How long have we been streaming?
2
Like
hours.
a solid hour.
Almost 2 hours, yeah. But y'all, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. And please stay tuned for Sunnyside Royals of Cora and praise Chloe. Praise Chloe and this beautiful work.
Praise Chloe.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Praise John. Praise everybody.
Yeah, it's praise Amin for allowing us to be here and do all this cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, does River have web hands?
In his magic form, yes.
Oh. That's interesting. I don't think I saw that in the animatic. Cool concept. Anyways. Well, you learn something new every day. See? Yeah. All right, I'm going to head out in a bit. I'm going to click save because it's always important to click save. Chloe, make sure you click save.
I did that.
And
All right,
deactivate the
everyone.
stream. In 3, 2, 1.
Thank you all so much for
Bye-bye.
watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.